All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I just got on here real quick just to do this quick little video, so hopefully it's not too long. But click like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Yo, so I was on my phone and I put, you know, like I was googling. I said, what does it mean to not eat meat with blood in it? And then it says that it said a whole bunch of other stuff. All right. It says, all right, I'm gonna click it. So, see, now my phone wants to cooperate because I caught it. It says to avoid eating meat with blood in it means to not consume the flesh of an animal where the blood has not been fully drained from the body. Okay, hold on. See, now you want to give me these answers that you didn't want to tell me before. And now it's tripping. All right, so basically, I had asked in here, does it ask for well done? If the food has to be well done, or can it be eaten raw, or medium rare, things like that. And it would say that, oh, and I wish I'd screenshot it before I actually thought and found the answer, but it was saying, oh, it doesn't say that it has to be well done and with the priest. So then I looked up well, how do they cook the sacrifices. And I knew that the sacrifices, they had to burn like all of it, the fat, the blood, everything. Just they had to drain the blood out, but they had to burn everything, like the fat and everything in it. So now that I'm here, I went and I got on here, and this is where I found my answer. Once I found my answer in here, then I started finding my answers. Then it started giving me the answers that I was really looking for, that I knew. So anyway, but basically, you know, uh, as you can see, Genesis 1:29. I give you every seed bearing plant on the face of the whole earth and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. Um, Everything that lives and moves will be food for you. Just as I gave you the green plants, I now give you everything. Now, before y'all say, hold on, oh, we could eat anything. Hold on to this real quick, because I'm gonna get into that. Leviticus 11:12. It goes, say to the Israelites, of all the animals that live on the land, these are the ones you may eat. Any animal that has divided hoof and that chews the cud. Okay, now you're saying, like I said, hold on. Acts 10:13. Then a voice told him, "Get up, Peter, kill and eat." All right, Acts 10:13. All right, so First Timothy 4, chapter 4, verses 3 and 4. It goes, they forbid people to marry and ordered them to abstain from certain foods which God created to be received with thanksgiving by those who believe and who know the truth. Okay, so this is what I was going to tell you about. Leviticus 11:7. And the pig, pork, though it has divided hoof, does not chew the cud. It is unclean for you. I just wanted to throw that out. Um, Leviticus 11:9. Of all the creatures living in the water, you may eat any that have fins and scales. Fins and scales. That's what we're allowed to eat. So shrimp, crab, mussels, squid, calamari. They don't have fins and scales. Okay. Um, Deuteronomy 14:6. You may eat any animal that has a split hoof, completely divided, and chews the cud. So I just wanted to say that real quick, but also, um, um, where I was saying is, it says, the question that I answer: are we supposed to eat meat with blood in it according to the Bible. That's what I put in my phone. So this is what it says. According to the Bible, specifically the Old Testament, eating meat with blood in it is prohibited. Okay? And the reason why I say that is because when you have meat and it's rare, it is still it's raw. So to eat it medium rare, all you're doing is just searing the outside of it, but the inside of it's still raw, still rare. You know, rare. It drips blood. Like when you push on it, that's blood that's still in the meat. When you do medium rare, oh, it's just like putting, a piece of paper on top of a rock. You know, but it's still a rock under it. It's just like you can't see under it. And then medium is like you put a few more stacks of paper. You know what I'm saying? But like well done, obviously, I mean that's not the greatest analogy, but obviously well done means it's absent. It's cooked through it. It's absent. The juice is out. It's not that reddish color. But you know what I'm trying to say. If you take something raw and you're searing the outside of it, you're searing the outside of it. That's just the outside of it. You know, it's not the whole thing done. It's like if you eat a cake or if you eat a yeah, like if you eat a cake or a pancake. If you take the liquid dough and then you sear the outside and you eat the outside, the inside's not done. You're like, oh, it's not done. It's doughy. That's the same thing with eating meat like that. And that's flesh. So I mean, that's all I wanted to say. Like I said, the main purpose I brought this out because, like I said, I was trying to look it up and Google. This is like about the third or fourth time where I went to look up a scripture that I knew, and it was telling me answers. Oh, and it like when it was saying in the New Testament, it doesn't say it. So then when I put Old and New Testament, that's when it started saying, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." So like you can't even trust your phones. You can't even trust them now. Cause now, like for all y'all Android users, y'all got Gemini, which I don't even use, but they're starting to put that AI in it. Apple, y'all got Siri. Like it tried to deceive me. It tried to deceive me. It tried to deceive me because I knew, you know, I want to just expose this because, bro, like if I didn't know and I Googled it, I would have been like, hey, it says it's okay. And that's a big problem because it just deceived me. It deceived me. If I didn't know that was in the Old Testament and I was just looking that up to prove a point to somebody, I would have been like, hey, look, and probably still would have been eating that uncleanness, which is one of the things in the Bible to abstain. Hold on. I believe it's in Colossians. Hold on. Believe it's in let's just put uncleanness uh in the Bible. Okay. Uncleanness refers to ceremonial. Look, I can't even talk. I did that on purpose to mess with y'all. No, but in the Bible, uncleanness refers to both ceremonial and moral impurity, impacting individuals' ability to participate in religious practices and reflecting deeper spiritual truths. Okay, where is it? Where is it? See, here we go again. Now it said that, right? You read what it said, right? Where is it? Don't even want to pop up now. Don't even want to pop up now. Okay. Uncleanness both refers to ceremonial and moral impurity, right? Impacting an individual's ability to participate in religious practices and reflecting deeper spiritual truths, right? So, this is contact with dead bodies. Touching a corpse renders a person for unclean for 7 days. That's in Numbers. See, 1911 through 18. Some animals like pigs were considered. Look, it says were considered. See that? It's trying to change that. See that? Were considered unclean and could not be used for sacrifices. They were considered. So it's trying to say like, oh, they was considered, but they couldn't use it. But now it's like it gives that what if factor. That's what, at least what I'm picking up. Even though I just read it and it just said that they are unclean. Um, Look at this. I didn't even know this. Menstrual periods and childbirth. Women were considered unclean for a specific period after giving birth, with different durations of male and female infants. Oh yeah, okay, I did that. That was the I believe the 330 days for a girl and I think 360 days for a boy. I believe that's what that was. Stop popping up. Stop. Stop it. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Leviticus 12 to 5. Leviticus 12 2 through 5. Okay. Let's see. She bears a maid child, a girl. Wait. But if she bear a maid child, then she shall be unclean 2 weeks, as is her separation. And she shall continue in the blood of her purifying 3 score and 6 days. Oh, I'm sorry. 3 score and 6 days. So 306 days, right? And for the male, oh, I didn't put two. That's why I'm about to say, where's the male? Okay. Um, ba 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 ba. It's because so if she conceived a man, a boy, a man child, then she shall be unclean 7 days, right? According to the days of separation from when they're separated, infirmity from her infirmity shall be unclean. And in the 8th day, the flesh of his foreskin shall be circumcised. And she shall continue then in the blood of her purifying 330 days. She shall touch no hollow thing, nor come in the sanctuary until the days of purifying be fulfilled. Now, that's what that says. But uncleanness, um, for hold on, because I'm trying to find the verse in the Bible. I mean I have an idea what it is. I believe it's in Colossians, but it's in Colossians. Well, let's try Colossians because look, talk about this. Oh, look at that, Colossians 3. Yep, that's what I want. KJV. Okay. I want to say here it is, number 5. Thank you, Lord. Number 5. Mortify your members which are upon the earth. Fornication, uncleanness. Uncleanness, right there. Uncleanness. Pork makes you unclean. Touching all of others, you know, things that it says not to makes you unclean. So that's what I was trying to get to. And like I said, I was trying to make this a short video, but it turned out to be, you know, but I just wanted to let y'all know that. And like I said, I pretty much, I think I said that with the blood. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, you're eating flesh, you know, and it kind of makes sense because, like, that's what it says, gnashing of teeth, you know. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just, boy. But that'll be the end of this video. I hope y'all like that. I hope y'all gain edification from this. One love, one brethren, and I'm out.